What's up, Pinky Gang? It's your boy Zach, back with another video, and I'm sure you've seen the title on the thumbnail and you're thinking, Zach, what are you doing? Why did you make a new build on NBA 2K20? Well, all I have to say is this build is a demigod. I did win jackpot a while back and I did upgrade this build, but I never really worked on him, right? So this build is literally a glitch. I got a couple of my badges, and honestly 2K20 is my favorite 2K out right now. Call me crazy for making a new build, I don't care, but this build is going to go absolutely crazy. So let me hop off the bike real quick. As you can see, I'm listed as a two-way finisher. I'm an 85 overall. I haven't upgraded this build too much. I just got him right to an 80 overall. I do have a little bit of VC left over just from like the amount of games I've played and just spin the wheel and stuff. But as you guys can see, I'm a two-way finisher. You're not thinking anything special with this build. I'm just a pure lockdown. I can't shoot, I can't dribble, just kind of like a toxic pure lockdown. But well, let me tell you that you're wrong. This build, let's take a look at the progression. We have a 76 three-pointer on this build. We don't get contact dunks, but we have lockdown takeover and really good defense. We can dribble, we can finish. Now this build is the most ultimate toxic catfish build on NBA 2K20 or NBA 2K history, bro. When do you ever see a two-way finisher that can shoot? I've not seen any of these. So basically, today's video, I'm going to show you guys how to make this build. This build can shoot, it can dribble, it can finish, it can play lockdown defense. And peep my face creation on the right side. That's my face scan. I did a face scan that kind of looks trash, but I just wanted to try it out. So that's what I look like if you guys don't know what I look like. I've had a couple of videos with my face in it, but boom, there's me. So let's look at the progression. I don't have any finishing badges. I'm rocking these badges for my shooting. I have a couple playmaking, I have a couple defense, not too much, but I'm gonna work on this build. If you guys want some gameplay on this build, I've been shooting pretty good on it. I'll show you guys my hot spots, my park shooting percentages. So bam, I've been shooting pretty good from the three-point line just because people are leaving me wide open. I do have all my hot spots in the park. I played a little bit of PROAM on this build, just running with a couple of my boys who still have 20. I've got all hot spots in the NBA and the park, so I cannot wait to get some gameplay on this build. But first, we're gonna release the build video just to get you guys a little bit informed on this build, and I'm sure you guys will love to see some gameplay because 2K21 current gen and next gen are just not it this year. 2K20 is an actual good 2K, and I'm very excited to bring you guys some gameplay. So we are on the official builder on NBA 2K20, and I kind of miss this builder, not gonna lie, man. I created some crazy builds here. I made my stretch glass, I made my facilitating finisher, I made my catfish slasher build. We got another catfish build today. The catfish two-way finisher, speed boosting, sharp shooting demigod of a build, man. So position, you want to go point guard. Ain't no powerful demigods in this game unless you're talking about my stretch glass cleaner, because that build is an absolute goat. So yeah, we're gonna go left-handed. I just like my players left-handed, and my player looks like me. It's a face scan. So we're also gonna go with my jersey number in real life, number 20. So bam, continue. Now most people, when they see a two-way finisher, they think it's either this blue and red pie chart or the all red pie chart, but as you guys saw, we are going the green and red pie chart. Now for our physicals, you can choose any of these that you'd like, but I personally just want to have the most amount of speed that I can possibly get, so we're just going to go with that. Now with this build, we do have to change up a little bit of the attributes, so you do get the two-way finisher name. You have to be pretty specific with your weight, wingspan, height, attributes. So it's kind of a complicated build to make. Not really, but y'all get what I'm saying. We go one away from max in our close shot. We're gonna max our driving left and driving nick. And the reason we go like this, we're get right at 6 right here, so there's no need to have an 84 close shot when an 83 does just fine. For our shooting, we're gonna max out our mid-range, our three-pointer, and our free throws. So this gets us right at 15, and that's enough shooting you need in this game. And one thing to keep in mind in this game, if you're returning to 20, most people might have forgot about it. Quick draw is a badge, so keep that in consideration. You need either 3 or 4 badges. So we basically really only have 11 or 12 shooting because quick draw is a badge. So yeah, that's why I went with 15. For our playmaking, this is one thing we do have to keep a little bit lower. We're going to have our passing accuracy at a 79. We can't go higher or we get a different name. And we're going to put our post moves up until we get 10 playmaking badges at a 35. Now for our defense, we're going to max out our interior defense, perimeter defense, lateral quickness, steal, defensive rebound, and we're going to put the rest of us on our block. Our total badge count is 6 finishing, 15 shooting, 10 playmaking, and 21 defense. And bro, this build is going to be so crazy. We're going to go slight or compact, whatever one you want. I'm gonna go compact because I think that's what I actually went with. I'm gonna go 6'5". As you can see, our block and our rebound jumps up a bit, our driving dunk goes up, our mid-range is going down a little bit, but that's not too big of a deal. Our ball handle is going down a little bit, again, that's not that big of a deal. But for our weight, we're gonna drop this all the way down so we can have as much acceleration as we can. And for our wingspan, we're gonna max this out as well. And remember, in this game, you don't need an 80 ball control to dribble with pro dribble moves. In this game, you only need a 70. That's why I love 20 so much. Bro, you can get pro dribble moves on a lot more variety of builds compared to current gen and next gen. Bro, I just missed that threshold. I want to be able to get 70 ball control on all my builds and get pro dribble moves, but unfortunately, next gen and current gen are not like that. But hey, we're back on 20. And our steal goes up, our 3-point shot goes down. We actually have to have our mid-range and 3-pointer below a 80. So if you want to go somewhere like right here, that would be fine. But I kind of like having the long arms because that just makes people believe even more that you're a pure lockdown. Now, as you can see, we get slashing, lockdown, sharpshooting, and playmaking takeover. If you want to get contact dunks and takeover and still remain the catfish build name, you can go slasher. Playmaking takeover might throw people off a little bit. I don't advise it, but hey, if you want, you can go there. Lockdown takeover, people will not suspect that you can shoot at all, but spot up shooter takeover, I mean, people might be confused, but they'll still guard you from out there. But I think the main part about this build that is the coolest is the fact that you can have is the fact that you can have lockdown takeover and you can green up and people will not suspect a thing. They'll just think you're a really, really good shooter in the game and they have no choice but to guard up. And if they guard up, that's an easy blow by every time, man. Easy hop step. Remember, in 20, hop steps are definitely broken. And as you can see, we have built a two-way finisher. Steph Curry, why are you in here? Get out of the comparisons. You're definitely not related to any sort of defense. I mean, he's gotten better over the years. His steal's good, but he's not a two-way. I want to call him a two-way sharpshooter, whatever his build would be. But we do get DeJounte Murray, a decent defender. Steve Francis is okay. So we're going to test this build out at 99. Just show you guys what badges I'm planning on rocking with once I get this build at 99 overall. So for our finishing, I'm going to go with gold contact and probably either gold slithery or gold fancy, because remember, this game is the game of the hop steps. So we're going to go probably fancy or slithery, whatever one you want. I'm going to try to spin dunk on this build. It just sounds really, really fun to me. For our shooting, I'm going to go with gold green machine so people don't suspect anything, because once you have like a really, really quick jump shot, they'll kind of get the idea that you can shoot. So I'm going to keep it on gold. We're going to max out our range extender. I'm probably going to go bronze hot start, Hall of Fame hot zone hunter, and then probably either bronze catch, bronze corner, bronze green machine, maybe bronze, or you just want to be a pure catch and shoot player. You can do something like this, do something like this. You're going to sit corner and you need that extra 3-pointer, or if you're trying to ISO, get some big greens, you can go gold green machine. But I kind of like having a little bit of everything. I'm going to rock something like this. So bam, this is what our shooting badges are looking like when I'll be at 99 overall. Obviously, once you get your badges max, you are able to switch them around, so I can just throw on a variety of things depending on who I'm playing with. Now for our playmaking, obviously you want to get quick first step. Bronze bailout in this game is the most overpowered bronze badge to ever exist. I'm going to put on gold handles for days in either gold unpluckable, dimer, or floor general. It's really up to you. If you're trying to pass, trying to be a good teammate, it's up to you. Maybe you want to break some ankles, but a lot of people hold circle. So yeah, I don't know. I'm probably going to go with unpluckable just because if we do end up dribbling with this build, we're not trying to get ripped. Now for our defense, we can guard the big man in this build because we do have a decent defensive rebound. We do have a good interior defense, which is maxed. So you can kind of do a mixture of everything. But I'm just going to do these badges for the sake of guarding ball. Eventually, if we want, we can maybe run this build to big. But keep in mind, this build is a point guard build. I'm only 6'5", so we're going to guard on ball. Clamps Hall of Fame, Intimidator Hall of Fame. Intimidator Hall of Fame is probably one of the best, if not the best badges in this game. Also, Hall of Fame pogo stick, insane. You can jump like 3 million times. So we're gonna go bronze chaser on artist, and this badge is the most insane bronze badge. That and bailout are just so good. We're gonna go bronze rim protector, bronze rebound chaser, probably Hall of Fame interceptor, and then maybe silver pick dodger. If you don't want to have these badges, maybe something like this. Drop this down, boom. It's up to you. And if you want to test this build out on 20 for whatever reason, Dwayne Wade's a really good jump shot, base 98 kinda. Alright guys, if you want some gameplay on this build, man, just drop a like down below and a comment as saying that you want 2K20 gameplay. Now if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys drop a like and subscribe for new gameplay on this Demigod two-way finisher build. I am an Elite 1. I really want to get this build to a point where I can take it to the 1v1 court and like drop people off, but for now I probably will just be running 3s or 2s because this build is not super crazy. I'm gonna go get some practice with this build, get some more badges, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a good one.